Today we are going to look at what are isotopes. Isotopes are atoms of the same element having same number of protons but different number of neutrons. Look at these two examples. We can see here the number of proton in the first nucleus is 12 and that of the second one is also 12. When we look at the neutrons, we could see that the number of neutron in the first nucleus is 12, but that of the second one is 13. So they are isotopes. So atoms of the same element having same number of protons but different number of neutrons. Why we are telling they are atoms of the same element? When you go back to the periodic table, you will find that atomic number 12 and it is magnesium. So magnesium is having atomic number 12. Also here the atomic number is 12. So it's also magnesium. So when we look back to the mass number, we can add the number of protons and neutrons, which will be 24 in the first nucleus and that of 12 plus 13, which is 25 in the second nucleus. Although both of them are the isotopes of magnesium. So the element is magnesium. In nature, almost all the elements are having multiple isotopes. That means the number of proton will be same and their number of neutron will be different. Or we can say that they are having same atomic number but different mass number. Let us look at these examples. Here the red bead represents proton and the black bead represent neutron. Now let us check the nucleus of the sum of the atoms here. Let us look the first nucleus. There is 2 protons and 3 neutrons. And in the second case, you can see there are 3 protons and 2 neutrons. In the third case, we can see that there are 2 protons and 1 neutron. Now let us check which nucleus has the same number of protons. Here in this case, the same number of proton here and the third one. That means X and Z. They are isotopes to each other. Now how can we write the atomic number and the mass number? Here in this case, atomic number 2 and mass number 5. Here in this case, the atomic number is 3 and the mass number is 5. Here it is 2 and mass number is 3. So we can clearly see that X and Z are isotopes to each other. And hydrogen has 3 isotopes. The first one has 1 proton and no neutrons. Second one, 1 proton, 1 neutron, and finally 1 proton and 2 neutrons. So let us write now atomic number 1. Here mass number is 1. The second one, atomic number 1 and mass number is the number of protons plus neutron, which is 2. And the third one is atomic number 1 and that of mass number is 3. So the first one is, we call it as hydrogen, then second one deuterium, and the third one is tritium. Look at the chemical properties of isotopes. Chemical properties of isotopes depend on the outermost electron of the atom. There is always a confusion for the students. They are thinking the chemical properties of isotopes are same because the number of protons are same. Not because of the number of protons are same, because the number of electrons in the isotope are same. The chemical properties of isotopes are same. Especially the number of outer electron is responsible for chemical properties. The meaning of chemical property, or which is related to the chemical reaction. So the electrons are the one responsible for chemical reaction. Giving or taking or sharing of electron is taking place during chemical bonds are formed. So the number of outer electrons are responsible for the chemical property of the atom. In this case, all the isotopes, they have same chemical properties because the number of outer electrons are same.